Miss Misery here of the Last Doorway Show, and I'm here at the wonderful Anaheim Convention Center for Wondercon. That's right, the first year of Wondercon here in Anaheim. So far, we're pretty good. We've got a great crowd, we've got great guests, and great show coming up, so stay tuned. Right now, I'm here at Lazy Bone Studios, a friend of mine who does drawings and comics, and he's also here with Mel Smith from Dead Ahead Comics, so stay tuned for more details on them. Okay, I am standing here with the director and cast of Bite Me. How you guys doing?
Doing good. I'm fabulous, thank you.
Doing really well. So glad to be here.
And you're the director.
Yes, I am the director of Bite Me with this amazing cast. I'm very lucky to have them.
Awesome. Tell me a little bit about Bite Me.
So Bite Me is it's essentially a zombie comedy. It follows three sort of gamers that are thrust into the zombie apocalypse, but their many years of gaming and nerddom have prepared them perfectly for such an event. So.
Ooh, and you're into zombies, right?
Oh, big time. I really do like that.
What's your favorite zombie film?
You know, it's controversial, but 28 Days Later.
Ooh, I like it though. No, that's a good one. What's yours?
Oh, Shaun of the Dead. I love Shaun of the Dead. I really do. So funny. Edgar Wright. Come on. Can't beat it.
So how is it working on set with everyone?
Too good to be true. We're like a family. I know it sounds dorky, but like a family that makes a lot of perverted jokes together.
Awesome. And I'm sure you love directing these guys, right?
Yeah, I mean, they're amazing. Look at them. They're gorgeous, and these handsome guys. Yeah, no, they work so hard, and I'm definitely like, do it again, do it again, do it again. We shoot really fast, but I think we turned out something pretty amazing this year for season 2.
Yeah.
Awesome. And you guys are on FearNet.
Yes, we are. We're on FearNet. Check your local listings, and you'll be pleasantly surprised when they're there.
What is your favorite moment on set?
Oh, favorite set moment. Jeez. You know, I think there's without a spoiler, there's a moment where there's a lot of blood being projected from a source, and I definitely upon said explosion of blood, I definitely biffed it and slipped like 5 feet in the blood on the floor. It's just like, oh!
Wow. Do you get pretty bloody?
Yeah, I think we all equally get pretty bloody.
Yeah.
Don't you just love being covered in blood?
Always.
I do, but that's another story for another time. So FearNet.com.
Understandable.
So Bite Me when is it regularly on?
It's being released every Tuesday. Season 2 has 2 episodes out. And we've got
And also at
a bunch more episodes.
You can go to youtube.com/machinima every Tuesday and also see the episodes.
Nice. Well, this is a show we all got to see out there, right? Right? Yeah. So cast, director of Bite Me, thank you so much. You guys rock.
Oh, thank you.
Watch out for bites.
Los Angeles plunged even further into chaos as riots and fires broke out overnight.
You do realize we're up against an army, correct? I call it the fire crotch. First time I feel like we really might survive.
What are you doing?
Training.
It's just like I Am Legend. Thought you should see this, sir. How's my balls taste?
We have a new priority. I want these 3 pieces of maggot shit caught, killed, stopped. Whatever has to be done.
If you went up against just one of those things, I'd eat you alive, and the city'd be safer for it.
What was it?
Let's do this.
Yeah, we're different. We're doing something important.
All they do, all fucking day.
Kill zombies.
Here they come now. Do you have any words of advice for the people at home?
Don't just wait for our help. Fight.
Oh, you got up.
I'm here with the fantastic Chris Warner. How are you doing today?
I'm great. I cannot complain. It's a good turnout. Things got started a little slow this morning, but we are hopping now. We're hopping, ready to go.
Yeah, things are good.
Picking up, huh? I have a question for you. Tell me a little bit about your project coming up, The Punisher.
Well, what we're doing is we're taking The Punisher the cell and we're adapting it from the comic book itself. Now again, The Punisher's been around since 1974 and they've done 3 adaptations before, and what we're looking for possibly is to make this one a little darker. I feel like the first 3 maybe have made him a little more commercial, where with the one that we're looking at doing, make him a little more darker. I think maybe the demographic we're trying to focus on, probably males 18 to 49, and it would probably be, if it would be rated, probably an R rating, because we want to try again to make it as true as we can to the comic book itself. So I've talked to a lot of the fans here, the fanboys of The Punisher, and what I'm trying to do before I even make it is try to get their input, see if they've had any complaints of the ones before, or anything that like added to what's there. Try to take that in and process it and apply it to the filmmaking that we're doing, so when we get the finished product, it's something that might appeal to a greater audience than maybe they have in the past. And I'm a huge Punisher fan, and I feel like that possibly I can bring something a little different to what they've brought in the past. So that's what we're looking at doing right now. Again, we've got an EP willing to match funds for us, and probably in the next 90 to 180 days, we're going to go into not only production but have most of post done. So that's what we're looking at doing.
That's awesome. I can definitely see you playing the Punisher, by the way. I really can. No, you've got the build, you've got the look, you're handsome.
Oh,
so
thank you.
You're welcome.
No, Frank Castle has definitely got a look, I think. He's not your pretty boy, and I'm not trying to be, I promise you. But what I feel in Hollywood, and I've been an actor for 15 years, is missing at this time is the niche that has been left by people like Clint Eastwood, your Charles Bronsons, your Robert De Niro's, your Ray Liotta's. Let's bring back the badass. Please, can we bring back the badass to Hollywood? In Hollywood, I'm here to help you do that. I promise you, I'm here to help you do that. And I'm just gonna do it. I've been asking, I'm not gonna ask anymore. I'm just gonna do it. So what we're trying to do here with The Punisher, who is the ultimate badass, is to show Hollywood again what kind of money badasses can make. They can make money. Let's go back to those guys. Let's go back to the Death Wishes and those kind of movies. Let's go back to the Goodfellas, where you had De Niro and Liotta in the same movie. I can fill that void for you guys, I promise. I'm one of the guys. Christopher Walken has made a career out of being a bad guy. How you doing?
That's right. Yeah. That's right. I totally agree with you. What's one thing that you want out of your audience if they go see this movie? What's one thing you want them to leave the theater thinking?
Man, I like to be that dude. What I'm trying to say is, I've been telling folks all day and yesterday is, I went and saw 300 myself, grown man, 3 times in the movie theater. I paid full price, and every time I walked out, I wanted to be King Leonidas. So I guess what I would say to you in reference to your question is, when guys walk out of this movie, I want them kind of be Frank Castle. I want them to be like, wow, that was cool. When's the next one coming out? That's what I want them to do. I want them to ache and long for the next one to come out. Ultimately, that's what I want.
Oh, I love it. That's awesome. Are there websites, Facebooks, anywhere we can go check out more?
Right now, you can check out my Facebook. It's Facebook, actor Chris Warner, is basically the primary point that we're having right now. Here soon, we're going to do a little teaser and put it up on Kickstarter.com to look at raising the finishing funds to get this into production. So at that time, I'll post that information on my Facebook. People are able to go to that link on Kickstarter.com and help support the project if it's something you're a fan of. Because what we want to do is make the fans proud. That's ultimately what we want to do. Being a fan myself.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for the interview. You hear that, folks out there? Not only am I going to back up this awesome guy here, but I'm going to make sure you all do too. I'm here with Age Scott. How are you today in Anaheim?
Hi, Misery. I'm just lovely with you. How are you doing today?
Good, good. Can't wait to torture you later.
Torture me? Yeah, it's all good. How you doing though, dear?
Good. I want to ask you what's new up with you, comic book wise?
Well, comic book wise, I just landed my publishing deal with Slave Labor Graphics. Thank you, Dan Vado, and he's helped me put out my collected Raising Heck, which is 20 years of hip hop comics, and it's the first and longest running hip hop comic book now collected through Slave Labor Graphics. Ow!
Ow!
Yeah, so it's a good look. It's been a great con too. Everything's been good, so yeah, thank you.
Great. What do you have in the future?
Well, me and Dan, Dan set me up to knock this home run out the park. So I'm really concentrating on getting the book out there to the public. But then I want to pitch to animators, start getting some animation going. Yeah, I mean, you know, all I can say is go to hscott.com and hscott on Facebook and follow me. Like I follow Misery. Like, yeah, please follow me, hscott on Facebook. I can tell everyone everything I got going on.
Awesome. Now, is there anything that in comic book wise you have not done yet that you want to draw or write or do in the future?
I want to write for a Marvel C character. Like some like generic. I don't want to do the main guys like the Spider-Man or Hulk. I want to write for somebody who has like less history. And you know, I mean, that'll be a big deal for me. But right now, I'm just like really trying to get this hip hop book into the people's hands. You know, it's a lot of work. But you know, just like Misery, you got to put that effort in. She's dope, yo. She's dope. I'm so lucky to have her. Even my man behind the camera, he's dope too. Like, truthfully, the best thing about this comic book stuff is just making friends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah, that's all.
All right. So hscott.com, right?
hscott.com, hscott on Facebook. Ow! Thank you.
Thank you. Awesome. Give me some information about Lazy Bone Studios.
Lazy Bone Studios. It's not lazy. We're very busy. We have Anne Frankenstein in the works, The Tale of a Well-Hung Man. So many other pieces that I don't know if I should share or not yet.
Is there a website we can see where you promote the books?
Facebook would be a good place. There's also lazybonestudios.com, but Facebook is the most active right now.
Awesome. So is there anything that you haven't done yet, comic book wise, that you want to draw or write about, or anything that you just dying to do?
Yes, there's a female version of Thor.
Ooh, I like that.
That would be Thora. It starts out with Odin being assassinated by Loki and his offspring, and it's up to Thor to avenge him.
Wow, I like that. Did you hear that, folks? Thora, starring Miss Misery.
There
no, I'm just kidding. Thank you so much. I want to ask you, how do you feel about the convention in Anaheim?
I've had a really good time here. This is what a comic book convention should be. I love Comic-Con, but this is a comic book convention.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm standing here with Darin Scott. Darin Scott is many things. You're a writer, you're a director, you do filmmaking courses, you're everything. How are you today?
I'm doing pretty good. It's good to see you.
Thank you, thank you. So tell me a little bit about Femme Fatales.
Femme Fatales is a horror, noir, crime, hot babe, kicking ass, killing people anthology show. So every week you're going to see a different kind of story. It could be something from a sci-fi universe, it could be a bank robbery. The only thing that's going to be consistent is there's going to be gorgeous women in the story, and in the end, they're going to win.
Ooh, I like it. Man to my heart right there. I like that. Where can we see the show?
Show's on Cinemax. The second season starts on May 25th. Actually, they're rerunning the first season now, almost every day of the week. So you can see some really cool episodes. But the second season is off the hook. It just completely blows up. I mean, really good stuff.
Nice.
I like it.
Is now horror. Horror is a main genre of yours. Are you really into the horror genre?
Horror and crime are my two favorite things. Most of the pictures I've done have been either horror movies or crime pictures.
Nice. Is there anything you have not done yet that you want to do in the industry?
I haven't gotten my Oscar yet. I haven't had a $100 million grosser yet. I mean, there are a lot of things I want to do. And about 50 projects that I have lined up. But anybody you ask that is going to say the same thing, because there's just so many things we want to do. But you know what? I really love horror and crime pictures. I've done dramas, I've done comedies, done all kinds of movies, but those are the two things closest to my heart. So I just want to do bigger and better ones and keep going with it.
Awesome. And you also do filmmaking courses, directing courses and all that. Yeah. Well, you have a website where more people out there can check out if they want to take your course?
Yeah, if you go to www.directingworkshop.com, I give them once every couple of months in different cities around the country. And it's a lot of fun because I get to go and meet all these passionate filmmakers in Texas and in Atlanta and in San Francisco and all these places. And it kind of recharges you in a way because, you know, when you're in LA all the time, everybody's trying to do the same thing. People get a little jaded, they get a little frustrated, etc. And then you go places where people are away from the core industry and they just have so much enthusiasm and love for filmmaking. And you get to share that and share your knowledge. So that really kind of recharges my batteries, giving those courses.
Nice. Yeah. Awesome. I love it. Well, thank you so much for the interview.
Well,
it's been great
to see you. And you are one of my favorite people in the Bay Area.
Yay!
And I'm going to be listening to your podcasts and stuff.
Yay!
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, bye.